Hello everybody, it's me again. Welcome back. I have brought you a very pretty, very plain set. The reason that I'm fetching you this is because I made a boo-boo and I wanted to share with you how I fixed it. So I have gone in with this one. She had a black set on previously, so I've filed right back down to the thin layer of clear. On some of them it was so thin it did actually snap, so we are gonna do full nails on them ones. But I have filed back, I've pushed back the cuticle, I have primed and cleansed and all that good stuff, and then I'm just going in with a thin layer of clear acrylic. So you can see when I go in with this thin layer that it is a small bead. I place it at the cuticle, keep my brush behind it, so between the cuticle and the bead, and then sort of pat it in a downwards motion, so then it sort of stays very nice and rounded at the cuticle area. With this one I've gone in at the tip because I'm going to build a full nail, and I had a little bit of a hard piece of acrylic stuck in there, so I've just pulled that out. But yeah, I start at the free edge and I create that and the length and the shape, and then I'll do the cuticle bead after that. So in this video we have got everything CJP as per usual. I have got my CJP acrylic system, which is the crystal glass, which I'm putting on. I'm going to use Ombre, I'm going to use milky pink, and I've got my CJP Liz Guild brush. The only thing that you will notice I'm using different is the forms, which are my NSI ones, so I do have a roll of them left, and I am using them because they are on shorter nails, so I want to get them used up. So when I'm doing a little bit shorter than average, then I use these forms, so I'm just getting rid of them. So on this nail I'm going to go in with my rose gold glitter, which I think is from the Glitter Planet. Don't hold me to that, it could be from anywhere. I buy from the Glitter Planet, and I have previously bought from diamond glitters as well, so I mean I have a lot of glitter, so you know, but yes, I have pre-mixed it with crystal glass, and I'm going in with that. I'm going to do a full nail, and then I'm going to cap it in clear, and then we're going to sugar this nail later. The reason that I put rose gold underneath is in case she catches it, because she does work in a manual job. She's always ripping cardboard boxes and things, so she can catch the sugar, and if she does, it will just be rose gold underneath, so it won't show up as much. And on this one and the pointer, all we're going to do is a ombre. So you're just seeing then I had another hard piece of acrylic which messed me up a little bit, so just smooth that out, and I'm going to go in with another bead. So yeah, I'm going to do an ombre with this milky pink and a more. All I'm doing is feathering back the whites so it's nice and thin, and then pulling it forward, and then I'm going to do the same on the pointer finger. Okay, on this one she did decide she wanted a full nail of glitter, and then we changed it to a half glass nail. I'm just going back in on that one there because I noticed a little bit on the corner that wasn't covered in glitter, so I was just filling that in. So on this nail I go in with a full bead, and then I have to swipe some back off again because we changed our mind as soon as I laid it down. So I end up pushing it back, which did make it look a little bit less even than it should do, because normally I'd lay it much closer to the cuticle, and my bead was a bit big, but yeah, whatever, it went fine in the end. So I just pushed back this rose gold and then pulled it forward so it's like at an angle, and then went in with the chunkier rose gold over the top, and then left the top part of it clear, and then I will come back later and cap it. Okay, so I do these videos so then we can learn from my mistakes, and that was a mistake. That rose gold there that I laid down, I should have swiped the back of that cuticle area. It would have took me a millisecond to do it, but I didn't do it. I seen it, I didn't do it. And then when you come back and you take your pictures, you will see that little piece of rose gold glitter near the cuticle is not even, it's not rounded, it's not flush, and it could have been by just taking a millisecond while it was still wet to wipe it with my brush. So don't be like Karen, just go swipe it. If it's there, get rid of it. It's not even, you can see it, just fix it. Okay, yeah, stupid, I know. Here we go with another classic Karen moment. Bead way too big for this area. All I do usually is put a small bead in when I'm doing an ombre, so 2 small beads. I put one down, blend it, one down, blend it. This one I put in a big bead, thought that it was fine anyway, I can just pat it down, pull it forward, swipe some off and it'll be okay. It wasn't okay, it dried super quick. I don't know why it dried super, well I do, it was really warm in my salon and the heater was directly on me, so yeah, that's why it dried super quick. So don't panic, I have put a huge bead in there, but I can blend it back later and it'll be perfectly fine, I'll fix it. This one went great, it makes me look like a pro, like literally this is how I want to do nails all the time. Nice smooth cuticle area, nice apex, nice blend, beautiful. Well done me. Why didn't I do that on the other nail? Who knows, it's a mystery. I am a mystery. So that's me just showing you me capping off all of my nails. Just make sure that your glitter is matte everywhere, and then you know that you've got all of that, because if you have any shiny bits when you come to file, you will file away glitter because it's not capped. I'm just going to go in with a thumb, and all we're doing on this is another ombre, which I believe went perfectly fine as well. So yeah, this one just blending back the milky pink, which does look white but it is milky pink, and then coming in with my Ombre with 2 beads because it's the thumb as well. With the other ones I do 2 beads because I like to do a thin one, make sure I've got a nice blend, and then the second one that I come in with is for the apex. And then you've seen when I cap off my ombres, I do actually only cap the end where the blend is. I don't actually cap near the cuticle area again because it'll make it a bit too bulky and I'll just have to file it back off anyway, so I don't do that. Yeah, so we're just going to come in with the Ombre, and I'll just leave you for a second and then I'll pop right back. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this ombre off slightly off camera, I do apologise, but I'm gonna go in with a little like swish of glitter and then cap that off, and then I have left some filing in here. The filing might not be the best because I was obviously going out of shot and not paying any attention to the recording, but I've caught as much of it as I possibly can. So once I've done that, I will come back and explain what I'm doing. So some of that filing was off camera, so I've just gone in here where I've already filed off the bulk of this nail. This is the one that went wrong, so I've just filed that back down again, and then I'll cleanse it and brush off the dust so then I can see how the blend looks, and then add another small bead in, and then I will cap that one off. I want to say again to everybody that I totally appreciate everyone who has followed me, subscribed, sends me comments and feedback as well. Is always really appreciated. All we're doing here is just basically watching my progression through nails. That's all we're doing. I started off last year. I qualified, and my aim is to become awesome. I want to be awesome. Don't we all want to be awesome? I want to be awesome, and I just want to show new nail techs like the progression through learning how to do nails. I do probably I have been quite busy lately, but normally you're looking at around about 3 sets maybe a week, if that, and sometimes when you've not done nails for a while you can sort of get a bit rusty. It's like with anything, and they'll just go completely naff, and people lose the will. They just lose the will to do nails. They think, oh no, I'm not good enough at this, I'm kidding myself, all the rest of it, and you've not. It's just because you feel a little bit rusty, and sometimes you have just shit days, and I have shit days, and sometimes I have great days, whereas they go beautiful. But eventually we will have nails that just go great every single time, because we will be awesome, and that is all we're trying to do, is just show that that is a progression and that you do get better and better the more that you try. All it is practice. So I'm just showing you my filing routine there, where I do sidewall, I do the tip of my nail, so I make that nice and flat, and here I'm just doing the cuticle. You will notice every time I file, no matter where I'm filing, I will protect the nail. So I've got my finger at the side of her nail on there. That's just so then it doesn't put any extra pressure on her nail bed. And when I'm doing around the cuticle, I always put my thumb over the top of that as well and put pressure on the back end of the nail, so the cuticle area of the nail when I'm doing the tip, and it is all just so it holds it steadier for me, and it just doesn't cause your client any pain, because you don't want them to be uncomfortable while you're filing. This does look like I'm filing super quick, but I have speeded this up because it's made my video a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but I did get requested to leave this in, so hopefully you all do just get something from it. I don't know what but yeah, just enjoy the filing. I hate filing. So with the filing as well, it is worth noting at the end where I'm doing around the cuticle, I do always slow down. Go super slow. You don't want to catch your client, you don't want to cut them or draw blood or do anything ropey there. So yeah, that's why I do that. I do protect the client's nails and go slow around the cuticle. I'm going to go in now with a top coat on this one, which I don't cure, and I will just sprinkle some more rose gold glitter over, pat that in, and then I will finish by top coating the rest of them, pop them in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then cuticle oil, and we are done. Thank you again for watching and supporting me. I love you all. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you all again next time. Love you, bye.